your mind and the moon, you want to find out, this is what I said at the beginning, didn't I? You are going through some kind of information, payslips, whatever, invoices, documentation, to find out what you don't know yet. This is the card of clarity, opening up, talking with people. Maybe you are going and asking others. Welcome to Let It Go Tarot. Thank you for tuning in. This is Love Reading for Aries for July 2021. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. Click the bell button and like this video if it will resonate with you. Thank you. If you need a private reading, there is a link to my website in the description box. And I'm starting with Oracle cards to have an insight. And please, Spirit Guides, give me one card for Aries for July 2021. And guys, if it will resonate with you, please leave me feedback in the comment section. Thank you. I really, truly would appreciate it. Let's see, one card. I don't know if to take that one. No. This was almost but didn't fall. Okay, one more. One card, please. Okay, two. I don't mind. We have Dragon Liar and Details. Dragon Liar and Details. You are dealing with somebody who is, this is my card of compulsive liar, with somebody who didn't mind lying to the point that even when they seen, they didn't mind others to take consequences of their action. They didn't mind anybody else, others to pay consequences of their lies and deceptive energy. It's like they were even happy seeing somebody else paying price for their lies. Which means it's not only compulsive liar, it's the person who feels, or felt satisfaction from seeing that they escaped judgment, that that they are so good at their craft that they managed to others to pay the price for whatever they've been doing, whatever the lies they created, that it worked for them. They've been sacrificing people. They didn't mind that. Okay. And details. Somebody is finding out. Somebody has found the proof. Somebody, maybe even people around, seeing for who that person really is. Details. I feel strongly like it is exposed. People are questioning it, or you eventually understood that you have to ask more questions or look into certain places. I strongly feel like you're going through some kind of documentation, maybe payslips or I don't know, invoices, finding out something about money, getting proofs, trying to not necessarily catch anybody. It's a waste of time for you, I feel, but it's more like you want to know where you stand with that person. You want to know, and I see the word fool. You don't want to be a fool anymore. You don't want to be fooled by that person anymore. Or people who are dealing with that person doesn't want to be fooled anymore. We have no place like home. Somebody is missing their home. Somebody is missing the place where they felt once secure and safe. Okay. This is a reading for you and them, whoever you used to dealing with, or you want to. Swap the roles if you resonate with other sides more. Let's see. And I have this flipped as well, the fates. Trust in the universe. Lovely. What's heavily on your mind? Lovely. Plenty of oracle cards came out for you, but okay. I'm supposed to have two and I have four of them. What's heavy on Aries' mind? Too many cards, but I have two which came out first. And we have Ace of Swords and the Moon, Pisces energy. Ace of Swords. What's heavily on your mind? And the moon, you want to find out. This is what I said at the beginning, didn't I? You are going through some kind of information, payslips, whatever, invoices, documentation, to find out what you don't know yet. This is the card of clarity. Opening up, talking with people. Maybe you are going and asking others about that person. And this is because you at least know that there are more secrets, or you are trying to discover what's still hidden. You feel it, you smell it, that you don't know yet everything. And I don't know, I would say, I feel it strongly right now, that it's kind of crucial for you to know here, because otherwise why the reading would be so deeply set in clarifying mysteries, clarifying something about somebody. Which means it's important for you to know, because maybe you will have to judge that person. That person might be coming back, for example, and you will have to make a decision about that person. And for you, it's important to know what they have done. Otherwise, how can you judge correctly? Yes? I'm not saying that people doesn't change and we have to judge them exactly on what they have done and what not they are currently. But if this is so deeply here, because I have plenty of cards of finding out something, then it might be that there was something really, really shady, which would be like breaking point in making your decision. Whoever you're dealing with, what they thinking about, what are they thinking about? And we have flippers, okay, they are in love. We have lovers and Four of Pentacles, Gemini energy. They holding to some kind of love. They holding to some kind of dream about love. They cannot release. If you are separating or separated, whoever you are separated with, they can't release you because they deeply in love with you subconsciously, to the point that they can't live without you. Okay. This is holding on to the love, the ones they had or they have. It might be that they're holding on to the somebody else they are currently with. No, it's more like idea of love. Or this might be for some of them, they don't want to make a decision. This is protecting themselves from making a huge decision in their life about romantic relationships. They don't want to release something, or they don't want to come forward to you, or they don't want... This is like protecting themselves. It's like not being able to accept that they have to make a decision. They have to change something in romantic life on their side. What's happening in your life currently? But it always, because we have lovers, this is major arcana, it has to happen. And they just preventing, they postponing something inevitable. It will happen regardless if they want or not. Tower will strike and they will be on their knees. It's often when for me, the lovers coming up, make the decision now. What for? The universe needs to force you. Why? What? Just... The decision can be this direction or this direction, but you cannot hold on to something which is not serving you, or which is preventing you from your path, from your destiny. What's happening in your life? Four Swords, resting. Resting, recuperating, watching time passing by, because look at this. In this deck, it's more like person is watching the time, thinking when something will happen, or not necessarily bothering about that. We have Knight of Pentacles and the Devil. And in this deck, I always say this looks like the death. The Devil, Capricorn energy. You're resting, waiting. Resting, recuperating, and waiting for apology from that devil. Okay. Resting and waiting, postponing your life, not bothering that the time passes by, because you're still waiting. You waiting for the apology, for that person to come forward and make some kind of offer, and you don't mind that it's taking time, because this is the slowest knight in the whole deck, and there is somebody who is not doesn't mind, you don't mind waiting. And here again, waiting for the devil to come back with changed, with the offer, stable offer. And this is the card which looks like death, which means maybe you are hoping that they will transform, they will change. That toxicity they have within themselves, that they will apologize for whatever they have done and they will be changed. It's why the universe is telling you, and it's nudging you, it's forcing you to search for more clarity. Because you haven't seen yet, or you're not seeing what would make your mind to not wait. That person is strongly, I feel strongly like, if you knew, you wouldn't wait. If you knew, you wouldn't postpone anything in your life, not for that person. It might be that they're holding on to their lover or something like that. Because this is card of having lovers, making a choice for that, going after somebody else, making choice in love. But do you understand? If there is somebody making a choice in love, then definitely there are two people they are choosing between, which means that person definitely at least once might have put you in third party, triangle, love triangle. Okay, what's happening in that person's life? And it came in reverse. What's that? The Hangman in reverse, Pisces energy. They are not stacked. And Six of Swords. They're not stuck, they're moving to calmer waters. Okay, then it means that once they've been stuck in something, maybe a relationship which didn't work out, and they are trying to move on to calmer waters from whatever they've been stuck in. They eventually understood that where they've been, it's not necessarily where they meant to be. Upright is gaining a new perspective, being stuck, but for the reason to gain a new perspective. Now this is reversed. It means that they already gained that perspective and they are escaping. It's an Uber card. It's just, I want to move anywhere else, just out of where I am, because it's harming me. They eventually understood that this, where they are, harming them, because from rough water to calmer water, maybe towards you, because maybe you are the rescuer. You always was. Really, you want to be a knight in shining armor for somebody? Should you? Should you rescue non-stop somebody? Or maybe you once, for a change, supposed to be rescued. I know you don't need rescuing, but it would be nice if there was a knight kissing you when you're laying in the bed, yes? And, you know, Sleepy Beauty, and bringing you to life back for a change. Then maybe if there is somebody coming back, let them to be a knight, at least. Somebody who will rescue, who is capable of rescuing. Investing in people non-stop, in people who needs rescuing, it will definitely drain you eventually. And we are on earth not for allowing people to drain us. This is not the reason. We're supposed to help humanity. We're supposed to uplift. If we can't others, at least us. And this is enough. But not when we are sucked non-stop. Yeah, sucked from our energy by vampires, yes? And let's see what the spirit guides advising you. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. Just a sword. Ask. Make sure you know what you're doing. Make sure you know what you need to know to make decisions in your life. Talk, ask, demand clarity. think before, make decision head over heart. It's not time to be romantic right now when you're dealing with people who are not capable of taking care of themselves, yes, with children. You can't be a child when you're raising children, yes? You know, sometimes you have to, you know, discipline them. Definitely, because they don't know. If they knew, they would do better. If they knew better, they would do better. But you have to show example, yes? For example, what's not supposed to be done to prevent consequences. Being responsible, yes? We have 7 of Cups in the Sun. 2 cards of illumination. This is like, talk about something which was hidden, which was not clear. 7 of Cups, it's illusion. It's as well options. King of Swords, talk about what you found out as well. This is card of illumination. About options. Or be clear. This is the advice from Spirit Guides. Be clear that you have options which makes you happy. Or they are saying, the Spirit Guides are telling you, calm down, rest, and see, truly see what your options are. And choose the one which will make you happy. You. Nobody else. You can't constantly make others happy. Now it's your time to take care of your faith. No place like home. If you're dreaming about peaceful place on earth to be happy, then take care of it. Don't allow anybody to break it. And that person, whoever you're dealing with, the Spirit Guides advising them, they have had the full Aries energy, maybe they're dealing with, maybe to deal with you, and 6 of Pentacles, breadcrumbing. They meant to start a new beginning, think properly, or take a risk and stop giving too many people. They meant to start something new in their life, maybe whatever they involved in, to escape and start something only with one person, not giving too many people. No more third parties, no more partying, no more pretending that they are single, no more commitment phobia. They meant to stop feeding too many energies. Let's see what has happened between the two of you. Expecting leaving a legacy. Somebody definitely wanted to leave legacy, build 10 of Pentacles, but not necessarily the other person. You've meant to, once you had opportunity to leave legacy behind, you are thinking that they are destructive battles, that they have a battles in their mind. They are. Whatever you feel like with that person, whenever you had to do something which could lead to legacy, you had to go through battles. You had to go first through that person to establish something, to take a mortgage or whatsoever. They never wanted to agree to anything which would create 10 of Pentacles. The biggest battle you have to always go through, it was with them, not necessarily with the bank, yes? And they are thinking that you are the 5-dimensional lover, that you have busy lifestyle, and they are thinking that you are a businessman, provider stability. They basically thinking that they in love with you, they thinking that it was always you providing stability in that relationship. Eventually they found out that they had first screwed up, yes? And they thinking that you are too busy for them, because they've been bored with you, because it was always was you providing stability, and you didn't entertain them, because you've been too tired to entertain the clown, yes? He's supposed to entertain you. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope it will help somebody.